right, guys, so I wanted to sit down and have a breakdown video of the ingredients and the reasons why they're going to be in this supplement. First thing I want to say though is the intention is to be an alertness aid, a pre-workout, and a daily nootropic. So if you are interested in any of those, you know this would be a good supplement for you. It is designed for truckers, but anyone else can use this. So if you think this would be a good blend for you, then please consider us. We are in the early stages of R&D, so we don't have the specific doses of this dialed in yet, but I do have the basic formula here, and I've done all of the research myself. These are all ingredients that I've been taking for a long time already as it is, and I've done further research to kind of dial it down and get rid of the riffraff of other supplements that I've taken and get you the efficacious doses of the main ingredients and what exactly they do. So I'll start at the top of the list. We're going to go with Ashwagandha Root. Ashwagandha Root is a plant out of India, and it is known for, anecdotally speaking, it is known for increasing strength, boosting testosterone. It sharpens focus. It helps your body maintain blood sugar, and it improves things like energy and eating habits of obese people. Now, I don't understand 100% how that works, but I do know that most of the anecdotal claims are supported by the animal studies that ashwagandha has gone through. I don't usually go off of animal studies because we're not animals, but it is very rare for where you get something that has been used for centuries in some country or what have you, and the anecdotes match up. It's a good sign. So why should we wait until the human studies are out on this, right? So this is how this works. It's very rare to find this kind of thing that the anecdotal claims are very well supported by the laboratory results and animal results. So then there is also Bacopa manieri. There is not many human studies on this, but again, the anecdotal claims are supported by the animal studies. I didn't want to have any ingredient in here that isn't supported by science. So mostly Bacopa is for cognitive function. It helps with mental elasticity. It helps you focus. And anything like that. For example, when I take pre-workout supplements, I tend to just spaz out around the gym and I don't get anything done. So this is something that doesn't allow me to spaz out. It allows me to focus. And then if you are a driver, it helps you focus. And if you are a business owner, if you're in school, it will help you feel motivated and focused on getting everything that you need done. There is L-citrulline. L-citrulline is very well tested in humans and is already very highly used in the pre-workout market. It helps with blood flow. It's a vasodilator. It expands and contracts your blood vessels accordingly. So it helps you get a pump, so that nice swell that you get while you're working out. So that's nice. But the big thing is it helps the nutrition get to your muscles, and it helps process your lactic acid and things like that. Plenty of human studies on this. Not only that, but it's very widely used and very widely accepted. And it's a very good ingredient, and I have a whole dose of that in here. L-tyrosine. This one is a big one for this supplement. It helps your body create dopamine, which helps you feel good. Right? It's not something that replaces dopamine. If you were to replace it, then that would cause your body not to be able to create it itself. It is what your body uses to make it. There are many human studies on it. It's an amino acid, so we already know what it does. And it helps with create thyroid hormones, so if that's something that you're worried about, it helps you with that. It helps with alertness, and it also helps with mental elasticity, your ability to change tasks effectively. Then one of the big heavy hitters of this supplement also is lion's mane mushroom. Now there's very few human studies on this, but there are some. And there are also all of the animal studies support the anecdotal claims. It reduces risk of heart disease. It is an antioxidant and is considered moderate to high on the antioxidant scale. It boosts intestinal immune system, so it helps with your gut bacteria and things like that. And it treats anxiety. In a small Japanese study, this is one of the few human studies that was done on it, and it was in Japan, and it was shown to treat anxiety very well. And this is one of the things that, as a driver, we're dealing with anxiety all the time, and maybe you have anxiety before you go work out and things like that, so it's really good for that. And again, cognitive health in general, it helps with neuroconnectivity, it helps with keeping focused and keeping on task. So this is also a claim that helps it as a pre-workout. The last ingredient on this list is Rhodiola rosea. It's an adaptogen. There are, again, this is a lot of animal studies support the anecdotal claims of this, but one of the studies for human studies was through the Swedish military, and its claims were not honestly all that well supported in regards to the stress relief and everything like that. But I already have other ingredients in here for anxiety and stress management. What I noticed in that study is one of the things that it popped up that it helped with, conclusively helped with, in the Swedish military was that it helped you manage stress for physical activity. So very specifically, it helped their military train. It helped them handle the stress of exercise and helped them handle the stress of hypoxia and even some forms of hypothermia. So while the anecdotal claims don't always line up with that, look at what that is, and that's what I decided to put in here. And it also does so with a very low dose. And so far it's been working very well for me. So there you go. That's why I put what is in here. And as you can see, I have a couple of ingredients that help with a nootropic effect. I have a couple of ingredients that help your muscles work. I have a couple of ingredients to help with stress management. And from now, the next part of the process is to start building flavor profiles and the labels and everything like that. So please stay tuned. We will create a website and we will put all of the studies associated with ingredients. We will put links to those studies and have all of the research available to you, so that way you know exactly what you're putting in your body. And I'll be making another set of beta batches tomorrow. I'll be sending it to this guy, Thomas Truax Outdoors. Please check him out, and have a good day.